Hello everyone, long time no see. I do apologize for the delay in posting videos. Today I have an awesome video. I have finally decided to film my travel makeup. And I also have a great giveaway, which I'm sure you guys will all look forward to. So giveaway details will be at the end, but first I'm going to start with the makeup. This is my main makeup carrier. I used to have a box. In high school, I probably used a Caboodles box from Target, and those are great, but I feel like because I carry so much, I really need compartments to help organize the things that I carry. So I bought this Bobbi Brown case last year, so holiday 2010, and this particular colorway is no longer available because it was a limited edition, but she did produce a new one, which my twin sister just bought. It's a gunmetal silver case, and I don't know if it's patent leather for sure, just like this one, because I haven't seen it yet, but it has silver instead of gold hardware. And I personally like this one a lot, but the patent leather does scratch easily, and because I carry this a lot with me, over the past year it's taken a lot of abuse, and so the inside isn't as in great shape as I would love to show you. For most people, I would assume that it would hold up much better just because I carry this around with me everywhere. If I have small makeup jobs, sometimes I do carry this as well, just because I don't want to carry just a pouch like I carry my skincare in. But anyway, this is by Bobbi Brown, like I said, and you can find the holiday 2011 version in stores now. It's also available on Nordstrom.com. So let's get started with what's inside. I have all my brushes in this section here. This is a red satin-lined brush pouch, and it has the elastic for separate compartments, and it also has just a separate pouch. I personally never put anything in there just because my brushes take up a lot of room. It's bulky already, so I just leave it at that. And also, these little snap-ons are for a pouch, but I took the pouch off again because my brushes are on the larger side, especially my Dior powder foundation here. Actually, I'll just go over all the brushes I have in here with you. I always travel with my Sigma F25. This is my favorite contour powder brush, and I cannot live without this one. My Dior powder foundation brush. Dior brushes are my favorite designer brushes. I do get asked a lot of questions about it because, you know, obviously I do own a lot of Chanel, Laura Mercier. Laura Mercier, in my opinion, does make the best travel brushes, but Dior overall produces my favorite designer brushes. Now for my powder slash blush brush. This is the Sigma F10. I've been using this a lot because my Dolce & Gabbana blush in Peach comes with a little mini brush, but it's not the best brush to apply blush. I'm not wearing Peach today. I always list the makeup that I'm wearing down below in the description box. It's usually the first or second link, so if you have any questions or want to know what kind of nail polish I'm wearing, what kind of eye makeup, any kind of makeup, or my lenses, all that information is always posted down in the description box. So today I didn't apply my blush with this particular brush, but with any blush that I travel with, which I will show you in the next couple minutes, I use this one. I also have to keep my Shu Uemura Hard 9 brow pencil. This one is in stone gray. Seal brown is the most popular, but because my brows are naturally gray, not brown, I use this one. But it is a very long pencil, so it doesn't fit in the main compartment where I store the rest of my makeup. So I slide this in next to my brushes and it holds just fine. And a lot of people have asked me why I don't have this sword shape, and I was expecting the sword shape when I actually ordered this online. Shu Uemura did pull out of the US, but their online store is still shipping to the US, so for those of you who ask me where you can buy a Shu, you can't buy it in stores, you have to go online to buy it. So just Google Shu and you'll find it. But moving on, Shu is most famous for their sword-shaped eyebrow pencil. But as you can see, I haven't sharpened the pencil since I've gotten it, which was about 2 weeks ago, and it came in the standard traditional pointy shape. So you can use whatever pencil sharpener you have on hand to sharpen this pencil. I personally would have loved to see the sword shape. I don't know why they stopped producing it. I suppose you could email them and ask why, but I would just assume that people just didn't like it and wanted the traditional point. Now for my last couple brushes. I switch out my eye brushes depending on what eye palette that I carry with me. These are the ones that I happen to use with my Tom Ford quad, and I've been carrying the Tom Ford quad a lot because I love it. The more I use it, the more I like it. Okay, so now moving on to the makeup. You can store foundations or pencils in here, which is what I do. I also store mascaras, eye primers, all that. I use the top compartment for lipstick. It actually came with a lipstick compartment, which, you know, has the grid, but I take that out because I don't carry, 9 lipsticks with me. Now here I have miscellaneous eye products. Here I have cheek products. Up here I have my eye palette and my highlighter. And now I'm going to actually go through and show you what's inside. If you haven't watched my Tom Ford review and tutorial, I do show you how I wear this particular product. I absolutely love it, and you can find it online at Neiman Marcus or Bergdorf Goodman. Now this is my Chanel Holiday 2011 highlighter. I do really like this one a lot, and it has grown on me since I reviewed it and used it in my holiday tutorial. But now on to the blushes. So I actually carry two Dolce & Gabbana blushes with me. I absolutely adore their blush. So the first one that I use the most often is Tan. This is in 22. I've reviewed this with other contour powders on my blog. If you're interested, I'll go ahead and link that post down below in the description box. This is the perfect contour powder for me because it's gray enough. Now for the perfect pinky peach blush. This is Dolce & Gabbana's Peach, but it actually looks slightly pink on my face, so I absolutely adore it because it's the one blush that I don't have to think about. I just pair it with everything nearly. If I want a lighter effect, I just brush on a little less. The Sigma brush that I showed you for blush, it deposits just the right amount of powder very easily, so because this is so smooth, I don't have any issues with application, and I can build up to a darker color if I wanted it. Now for the one pink blush that I carry, this is Lancome's Rose Fresque, and it's actually a lot duskier in the pan. On my face, it's more of a vivid pink, especially if I build it up. This is a lovely, lovely pink blush. It's one of my favorites. Now for the miscellaneous eye products. Generally, I carry one warm quad, which in this case was the Tom Ford Cognac Sable, but these days I haven't been carrying too many eyeshadows, primarily because the cool eyeshadow that I've been wearing most of is the one that I'm wearing today. It's Edward Bess's Dusk. And I purchased mine from Neiman Marcus online. They recently started carrying Edward Bess. Now I have my Burberry Almond. This one is in number 6, I believe, and this is their sheer eyeshadow. I actually purchased this once before, but when I was visiting Philadelphia last year, I lost it. So I had to purchase it again, but I don't regret it because this is a $30 well spent. I cannot live without this eyeshadow. And the same goes for Edward Bess's Dusk too. Those are the two singles that I don't care how heavy they are, I will carry them in my bag. Now for my eyeshadow duo, this is my Dolce & Gabbana Gold Duo. And this is the one warm palette that I didn't really think that I would fall in love with, but I cannot live without it. I also carry my Chanel pencil sharpener just in case for any of my pencil needs. And I've also been carrying, weirdly enough, my Chanel brow kit. And this one is in 20. They only carry one shade selection, but it does come with 3 different powders. You use this brush to groom your brows, and then you apply the color with this little tiny brush here. Now, the only bad thing about this particular brow kit is that you have to use this really, really minuscule brush to apply these colors. It's not a traditional powder in the sense that you can use an eyeshadow from MAC on your brows, which is what I used to do. I used copper plate in high school to fill in my brows. But these, you almost have to scrape the powder off the surface and then apply them to the brow. So this isn't for everyone. This is definitely a high maintenance kit with a learning curve, but definitely if you have grayer, more ashy brows like I do, this is the best in terms of color. I also carry both of my Tom Ford lipsticks, which you can preview in my Tom Ford makeup tutorial and review. And I've also been carrying a Revlon lip butter. This is one of their newest lipsticks, and I do like it. I think my favorite color is the one that I'm carrying today. This is number 80 Strawberry Shortcake. I will review these on my blog shortly. Now that's a wrap for my makeup. I'm gonna quickly go through my skincare. I recently purchased this Marc Jacobs pouch for my skincare, and generally I carry lots of samples. So floss from Glide, Crest travel size toothpaste, my Jack Black lip balm in shea butter and vitamin E, my Dior Snow UV shield, which I cannot live without. I actually like this even more than my La Mer. Of course, my Lancome Genifique, my Vichy Normaderm Pro Matte Ultra Mattifying Oil-Free Lotion, which I use underneath my makeup. I also have a sample of the SK-II Facial Treatment Cleanser, which I got from my Saks Beauty Kit, and they just give you a bunch of samples during their beauty event. But As you guys know, if you've watched my last skincare video, I was using the La Mer cleansing foam, and I actually prefer this. And last but not least, I carry my model mirror, and this Marc Jacobs bag is supposed to be an abstract animal print. This one is called Lush Leopard by Model Mirror, and it's the best travel mirror that I have ever encountered. Generally, I just use the mirrors in my compacts from my makeup, but this is such a large mirror. You just press this to turn on the LED lights, and you push it again just to turn it off. So it's a really simple, convenient way to apply your makeup. Angle it towards your face so that the light hits down, and then you are looking at yourself using the bottom of the mirror. So I absolutely adore this. I cannot live without it. In fact, when I'm filming my tutorials, I use this. So Model Mirror, I actually, because I knew I was filming this video and I have received a lot of questions about these mirrors in the past, they generously offered to send me an extra Lush Leopard mirror to give away to you guys, and they also sent me one of their newest model mirrors just to show you in case any of you wanted to purchase them. This one's called Portrait, and it has a non-slip texture, whereas my Lush Leopard is that glossy plastic. If you use fingers to apply, for example, your foundation or your eye makeup, this one may not be the best. Even like the rubberized texture of NARS packaging, it does hold prints, especially if you have makeup on your fingers. But I adore the color of this one. They also have another non-slip texture in pink, which has a gorgeous, cute little black bow on it, and if you don't like this idea of a portrait frame. But the Lush Leopard is their best seller, and that's the one I'm going to be giving away. And beyond providing the product for the giveaway, Model Mirror is offering you guys a 25% discount with the coupon code RAVEU. So I'll list it down below again, but they're offering you guys 25% off on any model mirror. And we all know Christmas is coming up, so definitely stock up on some of these to give to your loved ones. Make sure to check out LayTaiTai.com to see more model mirrors. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye!